second graders, I wanted to send you this fun digital memory book. If you had a little extra time and wanted to play around on this, I know I've had a lot of fun doing it, and so I hope you also have some fun. So on each page, there will be directions on the side, as well as little directions sometimes in the slide itself. So here it says, click inside the type your name text box. So I'm going to click there. Delete what's there and type your name. So you can double click or triple click and it will get rid of it all. Click delete. And then let's say it belongs to Sally. That'll be our, not Salu, Sally, our example student. And then it says drag one of the grade level tags to the black box. So when I come down here, look, there's this little scroll button or a scroll bar, but I can scroll over here and pick which color I want. And you guys know me, I like blue, I like green. Green. And I'm sorry there's not a pink for second grade. I don't know why that is, but it's okay. And then when I scroll back over, in the text box inside the apple, type the school year or another short message, or you can just delete it. So if you just don't want it at all, click on it and hit backspace. But I do want it, so I'm going to come up here. If you ever make a little mistake, come up here and click undo, and it puts it right back. So if you ever mess up and don't like it and just want it back the way it was, come up here to this arrow going backwards, that's undo. So I want to put the school year, and I'm going to put 2019 through 2020 because our year started as 2019 and ended as 2020. And then you can actually, once you're finished with that, move on to your next slide. Now notice there's 3 different memory book covers. I'm letting you guys pick which one you want to use. If you like this one with the really bright rainbow background, pick that one. If you like this one that has the rainbow, but it's a little more subtle and has a blue apple, you can do that. And then this one's just a really simple white one. So if you're feeling simple, you can do that one. And whichever ones you don't want, you can get rid of. So I picked mine as the rainbow bright one. So I'm going to click on this slide here, slide 3, and I'm going to hit delete or backspace. I don't need multiple covers. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Okay, and now it's on to a bit about me. So here you can take a selfie. Let's see if I can do that real quick. So what you're going to do is you are going to click insert, let's see, image, and then you come over here and you can go to camera. Now I'm sorry, it's dark and funny in here, but we're just going to pretend like it looks great. You guys can move your cameras around and work it out, fix your hair. And then smile. And then I'm gonna make sure this is highlighted here. Hi everybody, by the way. And I'm gonna hit insert. So notice mine's a little squished up. So I'm gonna actually move it out. And then if you need to crop it, what you can do is click on it here. You can double click on it and that'll bring up the crop. I'm just gonna do a little crop like that. Crop like that. And hit enter. You can also just click on it and go here. This is crop image and it will do the same thing. If you don't want to do that though, just double click away and it moves it. So I'm going to move my selfie right here. I'm going to rotate it. Oops. To rotate it, hover over this, click, and then slide a little to the left. And there you go. And then here, of course, the directions are over here if you forget. It says if you have a photo saved to your device, go to insert image, and you can upload one from the computer, like if you have some with friends. But if you don't, you can take a selfie the way I showed you. Go to insert image in the toolbar, and then go to camera. And there you go. Now again, the cropping tool I showed you also, but if you need a reminder, it is here. And then you can just get typing. So my favorite color, for me, one of my favorite colors is black, like to wear, but I'm going to put green too because I love green. I have tons of plants. They make me happy. And then you just keep on going. For hobbies, you can type as many as you'd like. Remember, hobbies are things you just do for fun, that you enjoy. 5 words to describe me, my feelings about the school year, and all of these little bits. So have some fun with that. And then for our classroom, what you are going to do is create a map. Now, does it have to be perfect? No. And if you don't want to do this one, don't do it. You can delete it, you can skip it, whatever you want. Okay? So if you do want to do it, though, what you're going to do is click on shape here. Go to shapes, and I'm going to pick this one because it's the closest. It's a rectangle. You can make it a square. Click on that, and then you click here, and it inserts it. And now I'm going to drag it. And notice I can drag it around, making it as little as I want. And our classroom kind of looks more like this. It's kind of long. And I'm kind of picturing my door being here, so I can add other shapes too. So it doesn't have to be perfect for shapes. You might just want to add little rectangles here for tables. And again, you don't have to do individual desks. So I'm even having a hard time remembering what our classroom looked like sometimes. So for this little table, that's going to be 4 sets of desks. Actually, it goes this way, doesn't it? In the back of the room, kind of by the coats and coat hooks and everything. So there's one. If I wanted to also add little, and again, I just click it and then I can adjust it further. Our back, we have that little cabinet area and the hook. So I'm going to put that here, and that's what that is. If you want to change the color at all, you can. If you click on it and you go to this fill color, it looks like a paint bucket. Let's say I want to make it brown because, let's see, let's do, this is close to brown because those are our cabinets, right? I could do that here as well, make them brown, or I can click on custom. And if I go kind of between the orange and the brown, or orange and red, I think I can find some brown in there. Yeah. So I want these desks to be more of a light brown. So maybe I come over here, somewhere in the middle. Ooh, I like that. That's good. And I click OK. You can also change the transparency. See up here, it makes it a little less strong, but I want mine to be solid, really strong. And if I like something, I can also copy and paste, and I can make another set of desks and things like that. So have some fun with that. For the key here, this equals the type. So let's see. You don't have to do that, but maybe if I were to copy, paste here, equals a table. And you can make it more fun than that. See here, they have the where you can put a star where your desk is. So like, let's say my desk was back here. I'm going to put a little star, and you can just drag it and put it there. And also, if it goes behind something, what you can do is you can right click it again. And then let's see, order, bring to front. Oh, not that one. We don't want to do that one. Oh, where'd my star go? Well, that disappeared. So let me hit undo and see what happened. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it. I'm going to go order. I'm going to say bring to front just to be safe. And let's see, fingers crossed. Also, if you do something like that, remember, I just tried to fix it, just hit undo. There we go. Drag it. There we go. So yeah, just before you move any of these, right click on them, go to order, bring to front, because what was happening is my star was going behind my whole square and I couldn't even get to it anymore. I'd have to move everything. So make sure you do that. And then maybe, oh, you know what we could do here? We could put a little circle here for the special seat. Our leader of the day chair can go right here. And I'm going to go to that fill. I'm going to make it black because our chair is black. And maybe after I bring this to the front, let's make sure. Order, bring to front. Maybe I put that because that's my special spot, my favorite spot. All right, you can keep going with this as much as you want. If you don't want to do this one, remember that is okay. And then here we have a day in the life of a student. So this one, you're just typing in the text boxes. This one is about me, your teacher. So I already put my picture there. Having fun. That was the first day of school picture. It feels like such a long time ago. But go ahead and fill that out. I also, for our class, went ahead and typed or added this picture. For how many girls there are, I'm going to put this in the original copy. But there's, let me think. I believe there's 13 girls and 9 boys. If that's not right, I will fix it, but I think that's right. So for these, you don't have to be exact, and if you don't want to do some of them, just you can get rid of the type and do what you'd like. And then continuing on, moments to remember. You can add pictures if you have them. If you have, maybe you're on an iPad and you want to, if you're able to add a drawing, I'm not sure if you can, but if you can't find a picture of people, go to Insert Image, search the web, and let's say I'm looking for something like, I'm thinking recess, so I want to type in playground. So maybe I add that. And I can, obviously it's not a picture of my friends, but the moment was at recess and I want to write about it, something that happened at recess. So feel free to adjust it however you'd like. Searching for images is definitely a good option if you don't have pictures from school. Many of us don't, and that's okay. So make that work. And this one is more moments to remember. If you don't want to do 2 pages on that, you can get rid of it. And this one's a little more specific. This was one of my favorite memories of the school year. I will always remember, and these go funniest moments, proudest moments, and I couldn't believe it when my class, ... So have some fun with that. Do as many as you'd like. Let's look at some books. And then, of course, I love to see these. So type in as many of these as you'd like. Don't forget, genre is type of book. So like fiction, nonfiction, fairy tales, mysteries, all those kinds of things. Talking about specials, I know many of you will enjoy this page. Lots of learning. So thinking about writing, science, social studies, math. We already had a reading page. So for lunch, just a few memories about lunch. Friends, and again, if you don't have friend pictures, you can just find something you and your friend like to do together and use that and type your friend's name. So let's say you like to read with them, put a book and put, I loved when I got to read with so-and-so. Okay, here's the best day ever, one of the favorite days of the year. A keepsake forever. If you could choose one thing to put in the jar to remind you forever of your year in this class, you would choose, you could think of something in our classroom. You could think of something like that's part of a memory. So for example, I would put a coffee mug in mine just because there were so many times I got to be sipping on coffee, saying good morning to you guys, saying like getting to hug you, getting to give you high fives. And then of course we move on in the morning and I'm taking attendance, and coffee just had so much to do with what happened morning or afternoon, right? I had it any time of the day. And then what's been going on. You can type what's happened in the community, country, and around the world. Don't forget community would be like Parkville area. And then of course there's a slide for the pandemic because it definitely impacted our school year, didn't it? So how the pandemic affected my family, our school, and my community. And then here, learning at home versus learning at school. So this one, I am looking forward to seeing what you have to say. I've definitely missed teaching you at school, but you guys have been doing an amazing job of learning at home. So do what you'd like. And then there's a few build your own pages. And look over here when you scroll to the right, there's all kinds of stuff. So you can drag, you can adjust it however you'd like. There's all these fun little things if you want to add little barriers here. You can split up your page, totally whatever you want to do. And if you don't want to do these, that's fine. But have some fun with this. Add what you'd like, adjust it, make it yours, make it unique. I cannot wait to see these, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll share mine as well to your parents so you can see it. But I wanted to give you this one as an example. So have a wonderful week. You can work on this for, anytime you have some free time. And I look forward to talking to you guys on our next Zoom meeting. I love you. Have a great day.